Hi, welcome to GateToHell Quick Fix. Well, we always try to make sure that the things that we send on tour are working. Things can go terribly wrong on tour, and one of the biggest problems is that when you're on tour and you don't have the truck with spare gear following you, like on tour with Pink, you mostly have to fix things on the road. Maybe you have to fix things 10 minutes pre-sound check. And this little tutorial is about fixing things that you need to fix urgently with no music store next door and no real backup solution. So we have here a great drum workshop snare, vintage copper over steel. And the problem with the snare is, and might happen during soundcheck or even worst case scenario in the first song, and the resonant head broke. Maybe it was misplaced. Maybe it was sitting on something like a screw on stage, something. Maybe someone kicked it. Who knows? Anyway, shit hits the fan and this is broken and you need to fix it. And obviously, if it's time sensitive, you don't want to deal with the strainer that much. So my main thing here is just to mark the position of the strainer and the belt here. Then I use a cordless screwdriver and I can loosen this, and I don't want to even deal with the other end. I just wrap it through there. So I just loosen the resonant head. So you can see here the magic marker, and as well here, and that is very convenient for putting it on back later. Alright, so I can take this off, drop the old head, let this rest here for a minute so I don't have to take out all the screws. Take a new resonant head. Clean the old bearing from any dirt and dust. And move it a couple of times around. Makes it fit better. And we here from the company always align the logo with the logo. But that's our aesthetics. Then putting it on, make sure you have it the right direction. So I make the screw touch with the rim, but only touch. I don't tighten it yet with a cordless drill. And it's always going from one side to the opposite side, so I don't after that I use the regular one, and then I tighten it 2 times after it touches, because the tighter it is, the more, like, we want the resonant head tabletop tight. That's when we get the best response from the bottom head. So we tighten it a little and then 2 times make it touch, and then 2 times 2. 2. That is tight, that is tight. This one is 2. 1, 2. That's it. And we fondle carpet back. Now make sure to align it the right way. Put it back here. So sometimes the resonant head itself doesn't break, but this little belt for some reason breaks. Or you have other snares where it's not a belt, but it's some sort of a lace. You can use even shoelace for that, and you can always mark the position there. And you can, if you don't have this handy, you can either, because it's doubled, you can use an old drum head to just cut it with scissors in pieces, and then just make something out of it, and it'll last for a long time. It's actually, I think, the same material. Anyway, now you just hold it tight and hold it a little bit tighter than the previous position, or you want to loosen with the screw, not the entire strainer, because then it's too tight. You just want to loosen the screw a little bit, and then you go on the other side and tighten the belt, and then you're done with it. That's there you go. Drum Workshop 14 by 5.5 snare drum, collector series, antique copper over steel.
Hi, I'm Marcus, and I'm the guy who's filming this and who tries to keep it professional.